What's up, y'all? Thank you for tuning in. Today, Rumor sits down with special guest
Inkbyplush, Washington, D.C.
Thank you for supporting us, first of all, from the very, very, very beginning.
Of course.
That means a lot. All right. So we're going to jump right into it. This first segment is called Finish the Sentence, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to give you 3 sentences. Just all you got to do is finish it. Okay?
All right.
When I have a day all to myself, I
draw.
I like it. I like it. One thing I will never regret is
having my children.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I know this is weird, but I really like to.
I know this is weird, but I really like to watch cartoons.
Really?
I love cartoons.
Me too. What cartoons do you watch?
Girl, all of them. Girl, HBO Max just got all of the Cartoon Network cartoons from the 90s.
No way.
So now I'm rewatching like the Powerpuff Girls, Courage
you
Cowardly
really?
Dog, Johnny Bravo. Like I'm on it.
Yeah. I was a Nickelodeon person. I was watching like Rugrats.
Me too. Real Monsters. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Tell us how you got started as a tattoo artist and what even made you want to become a tattoo artist.
So I got my first tattoo when I was 19. Up until I was 19, I was honestly afraid to ever get a tattoo. I was just like, you know what? No, I'm not doing it. Mm-hmm. Then I had my son. I had my son when I was 18. So I was like, I have a baby. I know I can take a tattoo. I got a tattoo and I fell in love. The feel of it, the sound of the old coil machines, not even these new rotary joints like we used to now. The sound of it, the smell of the ink, I just loved every minute of it. So me and my husband was kicking it one day, and he was like, "You draw very well," and I was like, "Thank you." He was like, "Well, have you ever thought about tattooing?" And I was like, "No." Like I could see myself doing it, but it's different drawing on paper and drawing on skin. And so he was like, I think that you'll be great at it. Maybe you should try it. And I've been tattooing ever since.
Wow. Shout out to hubby.
I know, right? He put me on the map.
He definitely did. So what are some of the struggles you face as a tattoo artist now?
Oh, respect for one. If you're not, because I'm fresh, if you're not already established or well known by like thousands and thousands of people, the respect level is a lot different, especially being a female in a male dominated industry. So of course there are so many white tattoo artists, so many white female tattoo artists, so many black male artists, but only a handful of like black female tattoo artists. So we have to demand respect from not only our counterparts but clients. Some clients, they come at you weird. Like I know for a fact dudes approach me way different than they approach male tattoo artists. You know what I'm saying? Like I have dudes who come in my DM like, "What's up, baby girl?" and "How you doing, sweet face?" and all this other stuff. And I'm like, bro, say what's up, bro. Like you say to everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Like respect me as an artist, you know what I'm saying? So I think that is one of the most toughest things I have to put up with.
Okay. Do you find yourself reaching out to other artists? Like how is it?
All the time.
And what is the reaction when you do that?
Woo, I got some stories about this. So because I'm in DC, of course the first artist I'm going to reach out to are other artists in my area. Okay. And so what I found is that a lot of the artists here in DC are already established with each other. So if you're trying to break into like their circle, they don't want you to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I started reaching out to artists in New York and Atlanta, of course, and other places. And I've actually gotten more love from artists in other areas than I have in my own city. So we had a clubhouse call with like Maya Bailey and just a whole bunch of like established, some of the first tattoo artists that really like blew Black artists up. They was dropping knowledge and, you know what I'm saying, passing on information. And I think we was on that Clubhouse call for like 3 hours.
Wow.
So I have gotten like 4 shop offers in Atlanta. Wow. A lot of people want to take me up under their wing. So, I mean, the experience has been great when it comes to artists in other areas, but the artists here, not so much.
Oh, okay. Okay. I like your honesty.
Of course.
Where do you think the tattoo industry is headed?
Ooh, I think we as a community are about to take over. Seriously, like I see a lot of mainstream artists talking about doing Black tattoo conventions. Mm-hmm. I see, because the Black entrepreneurs like taking over right now. I see tattooing taking a urban turn, and I love every minute of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
That is the way we're on right now, for sure. Yes. So tell me, when a client comes to you with a tattoo idea, which of those tattoo ideas inspire you?
My favorite tattoo I did last year was a smiley face.
Really?
And I know that's like, wait a minute, you do so much color work. And no, my favorite tattoo I did last year was a smiley face. She got it on the bottom of her toe.
Really?
That was the best tattoo I ever did. Wow. In my opinion, because it stepped way out of the spectrum. I've never done a tattoo like that before. It was so simple, but the placement was so dope. I was like, I love this tattoo.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like most of my clients come to me for color. Because of course I bang color in Black skin. So you know what I'm saying? But for sure. I love the abstract pieces, and I got maybe 2,000 pictures drawn up.
Wow.
Of just creative stuff in my head. I would just love to find a creative to allow me to just work. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my clients bring me stuff that they've already seen, and I have to like jumble it and remix it and make it something different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If a client comes to me with a tattoo that they want and it's exactly the same and they want no changes, I won't do it.
Okay.
Because you still have to respect their artists and their work.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
So you have to let me change something. Like something has to be different, whether it's a color scheme, I need to change the background. I have to change something to make it unique to that person and unique to my art. Mm-hmm. So if they won't let me do that, I won't even tattoo them.
Okay. So what's the most meaningful tattoo you've ever done?
So I had this lady come in, she was 54. Mm-hmm. Never gotten a tattoo before, never had surgery. Her father had died. And she was like, I don't want anything big. I just want his initials. And she gave me like a background story of like her life and her dad's life and his dad's life and what the initials meant to her. To me, it's special when a client trusts me with something so sacred. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't do portraits as of right now. So, like tattoos like that. Like I also had another lady come in and she had a miscarriage. But her baby died in her stomach at 8 months.
Oh.
So that was like a whole life. Like that baby is fully formed. And so, she still had to go through the labor and push the baby out and hold. Like, it was just a tough story. But I, tattooed the footprints on her and all that type of stuff. Those tattoos I love. Wow. Because it's so much meaning and feeling behind it. Mm-hmm. Whereas some people just be like, I just want to get this because I'm bored.
Yeah.
It's still cool, but it doesn't mean as much.
Gotcha. Have you ever like cried with a client or had like?
Yes, her with the miscarriage.
Her. Okay.
Because I myself had a miscarriage 2 years ago. So, and I wasn't like nowhere near as far along as she was. I was real early, but the trauma is still the same. So we definitely cried for like 20 minutes.
Wow.
She hugged me all tight.
The interaction between a tattoo artist and the client is so interesting when
it's so personal. Like people tell me everything, like drama in their lives, drama with their partners, situations with their kids, and I can relate because I'm a married Black woman and I had children, and I go through life just like everybody else go through life. I talk to all of my clients, and all of my clients are female, so we talk.
Yeah,
I don't have 2 men as of right now.
Wow.
Other than my husband.
Really?
He like other than me, all in the background.
Does he get free work?
Yeah, well, no, because he buys my supplies. So
okay, I got you.
It's still an exchange.
Exchange. Okay, cool.
Exactly.
All right. So part of our mission is to promote the importance of self-love. How would you say you take the time to, show yourself some love or to just give time to yourself?
Meditation. I don't work Sundays and I work late Mondays. So whereas during the week I start tattooing at 8:00, Monday I'm not going to start until 12.
Okay.
Sundays I'm not religious by far, but I do like take some time to myself. I meditate. I play with my daughter. Take a long bath. Drink some coffee because I can't drink coffee during the week. It hurt me up way too much. But you know what I'm saying? Like we eat a good meal together. I watch movies with my husband. It's just downtime and family time. Sundays is my days. Monday I take time to like draw. I actually draw all my clients' tattoos for the week Monday.
Wow.
And I enjoy it.
Wow. That's amazing. So because I meditate too, but I had to overcome a lot of personal things to get to that point. And so I guess my question is, and let me know if this is too personal, do you ever struggle mentally? And if so, like, how do you overcome those mental struggles?
I do. So I'm an empath. So I take in everything from everybody, whether I know them or not. Sometimes having so many different energies is overwhelming, especially now, because this time last year when I was like starting out with my tattooing, I only had maybe a handful of clients, and those clients had become like family. So their energies were okay. Going on and on and on, and after I met you, and my clients have like grown and grown and grown. So now I'm bringing in so many different vibes and so many different energies. Sometimes it is overwhelming. If I find myself too overwhelmed, I'm gonna take a couple of days. And I'm very, me and my clients communicate a lot. So if I have to take a couple of days, if I have a client booked for one of those days I need to take, I let them know in advance. I need to take this time because I'm overwhelmed mentally, and my clients understand. You know what I'm saying? Our dialogue is really good. So
it's great that you know when
become overwhelming. Yeah, you have to.
Some people keep going.
People always say you should work. You should never stop working, but you have to. You cannot burn yourself out. It's bad for a tattoo artist to get burnt out. That could mess with my creativity. My hands and stuff will get all sore. I can't do that. I have to give 100% to every client.
Love it. So part of our mission is also to educate people on Black wealth. What do you think the Black community needs to do to obtain wealth as a community?
Invest in ourselves rather than other people. So everybody is talking about investing now. It's becoming like a mainstream thing for everybody. So investing in those companies that are already established, if you're looking for a quick buck, it's cool. But investing in your own people and building our own establishments will build future wealth for ourselves, our children. We can start our own communities. I think Black people should focus more on each other than others.
For sure.
You know, because we could put an investment in Gucci and make some money because Gucci is already established, or we could put some money into a Black company and build them up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People, I feel like we as a community should focus on our own community before we start outreaching to other communities.
Definitely. I think it's going to take like a mindset shift, you know, so we're not used to going to each other for
That's all
our essentials. Mm-hmm. And so that is so true. That is so true.
Yes.
What tips do you have for any clients looking for, or any clients wanting to get their first tattoo?
Ooh. Find an app like Rumour app,
hey.
First of all, because everybody on this app are certified tattoo artists.
Hey.
I have so many clients. I had a client last year tell me she got scammed out of $800.
Wow.
Looking on Instagram for tattoo artists. Like if you want to find your tattoo artist on Instagram, that's perfectly fine. But there are warning signs and things that you have to look for. First thing you got to look for is comments. Clients comment.
Mm-hmm.
Even on tattoos that are not their own. Your loyal clients will comment. Secondly, if you see that under this picture it got 10 comments and then you click the comments and it's only 2 comments, they deleted comments. You got to look at the work. All tattoo artists do not tattoo the same. There are not 2 tattoo artists that tattoo the exact same way. It's always something different. So if the tattoos are not consistent, that's a scam. You know what I'm saying? So people got to really do their due diligence and really doing research on their artists before booking with, you know what I'm saying, or sending your money to anybody you never met. But if you download the Rumour app,
hey,
you already know where your money going.
Hey.
Because everybody on there is a certified artist.
Yeah, for sure. So what advice would you give to someone who's thinking about becoming a tattoo artist?
Practice makes perfect. You cannot jump in this head first. Oops, excuse my language.
You're good.
You can't jump into this business head first and not know what's going on. You gotta like look up some of the first Black tattoo artists, like do your history and your research. Go on YouTube and learn, watch, reach out to people for apprenticeships if need be. There are so many Black tattoo artists that would love to help. I found that out myself. So reach out to people, follow the artists that you admire and watch and learn. Buy a whole bunch of fake skin and practice, and don't spend your money on cheap stuff. Amazon is good for a lot of things. Tattoo equipment is not one of them. That's just the truth. That's the truth. I think I spent $900 on my machine. I spend $500 or $600 on my ink, $500 or $600 on my needles. Like the only thing I buy that don't cost a lot is like ink for my printer and paper, pencils.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Markers. Everything else costs.
Wow.
Hand sanitizer, Lysol wipes,
everything.
Bleach. You gotta, especially right now during COVID, like you have to spend your money and you get what you pay for.
Mm-hmm.
You want your tattoos to reflect the good work that you can do. You got to put your money, invest in yourself.
For sure. For sure. All right. So last question. What kind of impact do you want to have on the Black community or just the tattoo industry itself?
I just want to show little Black girls, whether they're small, but mostly my plus size girls, that you can break into any industry that you want and not have to be like everybody else. Like you don't have to look like everybody else. I don't look like a lot of people tell me I don't look like a tattoo artist. Even though I got hundreds of tattoos and my face is tatted up, you know what I'm saying? My hair be crazy colors. People don't think that I'm an artist. They always think my husband is the tattoo artist.
Wow.
We get that a lot. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to look like everybody else to break into an industry that you really want to work in. Whether you want to be a cook, whether you want to be a tattoo artist, whether you want to be a massage therapist, a hairstylist, do you and make people come to you. Make yourself known just by being yourself.
Dope. Thank you for speaking with us. We love you. Of course. We love you. All right, cool, Sheila. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.